SunnyV2, world's richest people who live like they're poor, as they should, bro. As they should. If you rich, stop trying to look rich. You feel me? Be stingy with that money, bro. Especially if you came in this world with nothing. You feel me? I don't blame him, bro. I would too.
Christian Bale drives a 2003 Toyota pickup, while IKEA's founder still flew coach after making $50 billion. But let's start with some.
Come on. You feel me? Like, worth 50 billion, still flying planes like the regular people, like the rest of us. I don't blame him, bro. You feel me? Isn't Jeff Bezos still driving his early 2000s Honda or something? You feel me? I don't know how long ago it was, but I seen a video.
Let's start with someone worth $300 million who drives a Toyota Prius, Leonardo DiCaprio. In fact, Leo liked his Prius so much he bought another 3 for his mother, father, and stepmother, not to mention he rathers commercial over private flights, believing it's a greener alternative. He's therefore often seen at the airport looking secretive but fairly casual, although he only reaches peak casual when riding his bike through New York City. Now sure, DiCaprio does own 4 side-by-side houses in Hollywood.
Bro, you think in New York, right? So many people outside that you get noticed and stopped and all that and rushed. New York is literally like the state of minding your business. Literally, bro.
Through New York City. Now sure, DiCaprio does own 4 side-by-side houses in Hollywood, but when David Dobrik met him there, he described Leo as surprisingly normal.
Like, he opened the door for us and his dog got out. And so he had to go chase his dog. like, and that's where you go, oh my God, it's the guy from the Titanic, and this is the Wolf of Wall Street, but he's here at his house, just chilling.
And this even extends to how Leo treats his fans. I went up to him at a restaurant and his security stopped me. I heard him saying, "It's okay, let him through." He proceeded to give me an autograph and we talked for like 2 minutes. Absolutely down to earth and no superiority complex at all.
And that's, bro, I feel like every celebrity should be like this. Just open to the fact of talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's human, bro. Everybody's human. I know some people overdo it with fanboy and fangirling and going crazy, but it's like, everyone should be like this, I feel like. Just be cool, bro.
Leo at least tries to live a normal life, but somebody who actually does is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. When asked how he spends his $320 million, Dave Grohl stated it goes straight into my bank account where it turns all moldy and smelly, given he basically buys nothing. For example, Dave Grohl christened his first credit card with the extravagant purchase of a Benihana dinner, and when asked about cars, he'd state, "I drive a family car. Not a monster SUV, but a family car that fits 5 people," adding that his Tesla was impractical and the stupidest thing as he thought it was too fancy. He'd also get rid of his holiday home back in
too fancy, bro. A Tesla?
2017, and now owns only one single Los Angeles property, which he calls a house that's just big enough. He'd add, "I don't need even more money, cars, and gold chains. They don't make you happy, and I'd rather be happy than stinking rich," concluding with a statement, "I'm not a banker, I'm a musician."
Jeez.
Let's make it about the music. Let's not talk about money. Let's just go have a good time.
Dave Grohl is the Keanu Reeves of rock and roll, talented and humble, which also describes Christian Bale after adding one more word: frugal. Similar to Dave Grohl, Bale lives in a nice but simple Los Angeles property.
Bro, I always say this too. If I had money like these guys, I'd be in a regular 4 or 5 bedroom house, bro. Like, for me, this is too much. Honestly, it's nice, but a 5 bedroom house, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Although he'd recently announced he was dropping $22 million on 12 separate houses, all of which are going to a foster care charity. When offered a luxury villa on the set of Public Enemies, Christian Bale refused, with the director explaining he just wanted an ordinary room. Christian is so modest and unassuming, which is supported by one of Bale's interview statements. "Wealth doesn't mean anything to me. If a robber broke into my house, he'd burst into tears, and it wouldn't be worth stealing his car either."
That's what he drives around in. 2003 Toyota Tacoma. It's a good car, never breaks. He's like, if someone needs me to carry something, I can put it in the back.
Christian Bale's
Let me see that headline.
Good car, never breaks. He's like,
drives a 2003 Toyota Tacoma ? When you get to drive the Batmobile in Ford GT40, on the on the screen, you're perfectly happy with a rear altered.
It's like if
Can't read it. Rear something pickup for your daily uses. Crazy, bro. I respect the fuck out of people like this.
someone needs me to carry something, I can put it in the
cap.
back.
Christian Bale's truck has become a notable Hollywood talking point.
I guess people have this idea of Hollywood stars, they're driving like the nicest cars.
What are you saying? The Tacoma's not the nicest car.
2006 Tacoma, right?
2003, thank you
Oh
very
my
much.
God, that's
Yeah,
almost-
and second-hand even then.
And while he might have been spotted also driving a
Secondhand? Oh, it was passed down to him?
dusty
Is that what it means?
Porsche, it seems the 2003 Toyota is might have been spotted also driving a dusty Porsche.
See, bro, they don't care, bro. I respect this. I respect these people like this, man. They have everything and they want to live normal.
Porsche. It seems the 2003 Toyota is his go-to daily driver.
Fire.
The joke's on everyone else because he's actually driving one of the best vehicles to ever be produced. Bale described his life by stating, "I do the exact same as I've always done. I don't have an assistant, I don't drive a flashy car, I do everything myself. I go to the supermarket myself, the hardware store. It's something I would greatly miss because I'd start to feel like a prisoner, which might also explain why Bale has rejected most technology." Co-star Bryce Dallas Howard said, "He barely has a cell phone. He's not one of those flamboyant actors that need a lot of people helping him. He and his wife don't have a nanny, they live in a one-bedroom house. They're very low maintenance, low-key real people, but if it's a competition for who can live the cheapest, NBA player Kawhi Leonard might still be the winner. Because
Word.
despite making $128 million over the last 3 years, Kawhi still drives a 1997 Chevy Tahoe because it runs and it's paid off. The
You
car,
feel
which
me?
is proudly nicknamed the
Dog, people, if you got a good working car, bro, hold on to that shit as long as you can because car payments and the car market is so shit. It's been shit since 2020, bro. And it's looking like it's never gonna go down. All right. Hold on to that fucking car, bro. No cap.
gas guzzler, sits outside his 2-bedroom San Diego apartment, although it's at the Wingstop just down the street that his frugality really shows. After landing a sponsorship with the company back in 2016, they sent him a coupon booklet for free chicken wings, which he then accidentally lost, apparently leading to a panic attack. Wingstop also seems to be Kawhi's go-to place for autographs, but Ed Sheeran's go-to place for anything is the couch in his hometown house. He made $775 million from his 2023 tour, but when asked about his bank, he'd state, "I use my Barclays student account. I've not upgraded because I don't spend much money. If I had all my money in one account, I would spend all of it, so I get an allowance." But when asked about how much the allowance was, he'd give a shocking answer. "Maybe $1,000. I really don't spend much money. I spend most of it on taxi."
Bro, literally. I know everybody has pictured themselves having millions. What they would do with all that money and stuff, bro. I barely spend on myself, bro. I'd rather spend on the people I care about. That ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hotels certainly weren't a primary expense, as he'd sleep in Courtney Cox's spare room for 3 months straight, which might have been a mansion in Malibu, although he didn't need such luxury.
I do go to LA every now and then, go to wanky restaurants with people, and that is a side of my life, but I also live in the place that I grew up with my wife who grew up there.
As mentioned, Ed Sheeran married his high school girlfriend and moved back to their English country hometown with only 4,000 people. Here he keeps up normal working hours.
4,000 people. Oh, that must be so fucking calm, bro. That must be so fucking nice. 4,000 people, bro. Could damn near meet everybody, bro.
Country
That's so
hometown
hard,
with
dude.
only 4,000
I like that.
people. Here he keeps up normal working hours.
I actually got the idea from Eminem. He works 9 to 5, goes in, does a studio, goes home.
And when asked about lavish holidays, he'd state, "I'm ginger, so we don't really sit on beaches. I can't think of anything less relaxing than sitting getting burnt in the sun. No, I just shut all my doors, turned off my phone and watched lots of DVDs, perhaps best resonating with The Hunger Games, as Jennifer Lawrence is equally normal. Despite being often cited as the most successful actress of her generation, Jennifer Lawrence stated, "I'm in bed by 11 p.m. at the latest. I prefer that to hanging around Hollywood parties at night." Fame fame or being famous has never impressed me, which might also explain why she refused to upgrade her Volkswagen EOS even after finding initial success. She'd eventually splurge on an equally humble Chevy Volt while living in the same Los Angeles townhouse that was bought for less than $1 million before the fame. She'd state, "I was raised to have value for money, to have respect for money even though you have a lot of it. With this respect for money..."
Bro, that's the goal, man. To have enough money to just live comfortable. Make enough money, have the money work for you every single day where you can just chill at home every single day and do nothing. You don't gotta go out. The money's making money for you. You feel me? Crazy.
Leading to a life of extreme humility. I still look for bargains in the supermarket. Just because you're getting recognized by other people doesn't mean you've become anything special, and according to Ingvar Kamprad, being a billionaire didn't make you special either. By starting the Swedish furniture brand IKEA, Ingvar built a net worth you special either. By starting the Swedish furniture brand,
He's the creator, he's the owner, bruh. Oh my god, bro. IKEA is too fucking goated. And this is the face of it. I didn't know that. Yo, this man is set for life. You know how popular and just amazing IKEA is, bro?
brand IKEA, Ingvar built a net worth of $53 billion and in 2004 briefly overtook Bill Gates as the world's richest person.
Jeez.
Despite this, Ingvar was known for driving a 1993 Volvo 240, which he drove around his hometown known for having frugal people. It is in the nature of Smartland to be thrifty. If you look at me now, I don't think I'm wearing anything that wasn't bought at a flea market, and Ingvar was even committed to always flying economy. How the hell can I ask people who work for me to travel cheaply if I'm traveling in luxury? It's a question of good leadership. Best to stay in touch with the real world, although he might have been so cheap that the world lost touch with him. Normally, I try to get my hair cut when I'm in a developing country. Last time it was in Vietnam. Ingvar died in 20...
Oh, oh, bro. Damn. I was gonna say, the fact that this man got so much money, he can get haircuts. He only gets his haircuts in developing countries. That's a flex in itself, bro.
Haircut when I'm in a developing country. Last time it was in Vietnam. Ingvar died in 2018 as the world's 8th richest person, and while Mark Zuckerberg isn't popular with everyone, he definitely maintains the legacy of frugal billionaires. He's currently the 4th richest person on earth with 170 billion, but wears the exact same shirt every single day, reducing decision fatigue while making his life simple. Now, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Zuckerberg owns 5 side-by-side Silicon Valley houses. Although it's not like they all have tennis courts, the primary residence is nice but fairly normal, and is 10 minutes away from the mega mansions in the nearby suburb of Atherton. Zuckerberg owns an Acura TSX worth 30 grand, a Honda Fit worth 18 grand, a Volkswagen Golf also worth 30 grand, and a Pagani Huayra worth, well, 4 million.
4 million, yeah. See, he splurged on one car, bro. Everything else is calm. Damn. Bro, I want a Honda Fit standard. Bank some gears, you feel me?
But for the most part, his checklist is safe, comfortable, and not ostentatious. Tyler Winklevoss called Mark Zuckerberg the poorest rich person I've ever seen in my life, although he perhaps hadn't seen Lil Dicky, who made a whole song about how cheap he was. It was appropriately titled Saving Dat Money, for which he'd make a music video without spending a single dollar.
The concept of the video is how can I make the most epic rap video ever for no money?
He'd therefore visit mansions, boats, and clubs, trying to convince random people to let him use their stuff, all of which being done while wearing the cheapest clothes possible. He'd state, you hear a lot of rap songs about spending money. I thought, wouldn't it be funny to make a song about saving money because it's ironic, but beyond irony, I genuinely have pride in saving money. I'm a relatively cheap person who, to me, it's not cool to overspend, it's cool to get a great deal. Within the song itself, Dicky admits to using his cousin Greg's Netflix account, getting his hair cut with several months in between, and wearing the same pair of jeans every...
I wish. Bro, I got a haircut 3 days ago, bro. Look at it. It's growing back. This is growing back, bro. I was thinking of keeping a beard. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Have a connect right there. Back. 3 days, bro. I wish. I get my shit damn near like every 2-3 weeks.
Every day, also showing his frustration with how famous music made him.
Mark, you seeing them? Mark? of my life has become.
And then, of course, there's Adam Sandler.
He favors oversized clothes, untied sneakers, and a fresh from the hamper look.
His dress style is so casual,
it's so fucking casual, bro.
Untied
what
sneakers.
Bro, at least tie your sneakers, man. You can't be too rich to tie your sneakers.
And a fresh from the hamper look.
Yo.
His dress style is so casual, it's basically a meme. This man has more money than he knows what to do with, and still gets his drip from Walmart. Love it. He always looks ready for a basketball match because, according to this interview, he loves to turn up and play with random people.
I fly in, try to find a game somewhere, play, get a little sweat.
I once played basketball with Sandler during lunch break on Grown Ups. He has an automatic three-pointer and is as down to earth as any famous person I've ever met. I can't say enough nice things about the guy.
I literally go to any park, I see a game going off, and I go, all right, let me just walk in. I walk up, a couple people usually go, oh, that's what's his name? And then I go, yeah. And then I get a 5-on-5 going.
He isn't scared to photobomb a random wedding, get a standard breakfast at IHOP, or eat a jar of pickles while walking down the street, despite being worth almost $500 million.
Sheesh, man. I fucking respect these people, bro, so much. Because you know how it be, man. Somebody famous, somebody wealthy, they just get this fucking ego. They think they're better than everybody else, bro. 9 times out of 10, those people, they have that ego, you feel me? But then you got the 1% like these guys. They just live in life, bro. They wealthy as fuck. They live in regular. As they fucking should, bro. I respect that shit so much. If a robber broke in, he'd cry. It's the funniest shit coming from a rich person. There's something respectable about the rich not overspending money on dumbest things. Exactly. You feel me? You know, once in a while, you want to splurge yourself and get you a little something. That's fine. But overall, you live like these people. I respect the fuck out of that, bro. J-Law owns an $8 million house in Beverly Hills. Zuck is literally buying Hawaii to turn it into a nuclear bunker. And Leo's favorite hobby is cruising on private yachts. Nuclear bunker is crazy. What the fuck? I can't remember who said, but I find this quote relatable. Poor people become poorer by pretending to be rich, while rich people stay rich by pretending to be poor. The goal in life is to be rich, not look rich, bro. Come on. Zuckerberg is the last person who deserves a spot on this list. A yacht, a Hawaii apocalypse bunker. How can anyone call any of that modest? I mean, overall, though, I see what they mean, but still. Mark Zuckerberg, huh? You mean the guy that forcefully bought native Hawaiian land and is building a $100 million bunker on it? Bro, I feel like that shit went over people's heads. A couple things they're spending hella money on, but it's like overall they live regular, bro. That's I feel like that's the whole concept of this damn video. Obviously they have all that money. Obviously they can do and splurge and all this shit on other things and stuff to do, buy whatever, but it's like overall they're living frugal, they're living regular. You feel me? And I don't know why they coming at him when fucking who had the 4 houses next to each other? Was it Leonardo? It was one of them. I forgot who. Him? No, not him. Somebody. 4 houses. Mark has 5. I don't know, bro. I respect this though. Let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.